Citizens and patriots, on behalf of the First Continental Congress and the American Chamber of Commerce, it gives me great pleasure to announce our 4th of July celebrations. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all to the most palatial, prestigious, patriotic party of the year. As a warm-up to our gathering, I have a short message from the Honorable Steve Braggs, and it reads, "Friends, on this 4th of July, we stand shoulder to shoulder with you all. In keeping with the sentiments of the day, and on the basis that we find these truths to be self-evident, I have great pleasure in announcing Melbourne as the capital of the temporary 51st state of the Union. Because, you bet, good round of applause, because on today of all days, home should be where the party is. Now, before getting underway, we have some apologies. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams send their apologies. They were up all night working on the final draft and had an early morning meeting with a Mr. Bill Gates to run a spell checker over the American Declaration of Independence. They are resting now, but send their best wishes, and they are here with us today in spirit. Uncle Sam can't make it today. He's on a recruitment drive somewhere out west. So he sent me, his nephew, and wants everyone to know that he's gone all modern, driving a hybrid motor vehicle. But Uncle Sam still wants you to have a great time today. Finally, the man who is going to be the next president of the United States of America, Mr. Al Gore, sends his apologies. When he got to Tullamarine, he had a message saying that he left all the lights on at home, so he's gone back to switch them all off. Ain't that an inconvenient truth? But he wishes us all a carbon-neutral 4th of July. The 4th of July combines two things Americans love most in one day: alcohol and explosives. You betcha. Everyone today will be having fun and barbecuing. For example, down in LA, the press will be grilling Paris Hilton for the 10th time. But on with the show. We've got a message to thank our sponsors. AmCham is fortunate to have the support of 3 very well-regarded organizations: KPMG, Primus, and the NAB. Without that kind of support, not only would we have to miss this great opportunity to celebrate Independence Day with you all, but the Chamber would not be the strong and effective organization that it is today. So please put your hands together for Mr. Primus, the NAB, and the KPMG. Thank our sponsors. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Jamal Richard, a governor of the American Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, nephew of Uncle Sam, and thank you all on behalf of my fellow governors and our chairman, Greg Smith. I'd like to welcome you all to this celebration. It's not too many times a year where you get together for what it really means to you, being an American so far away from your home country and being at home at the same time in Australia. So it's quite a special day for a lot of us, and we're looking forward to the festivities. I've been asked to just share with you a few words about what the Declaration of Independence means. And I'd like to read a couple of excerpts, one from John Adams, the 2nd President of the United States, and one from that document that is often mentioned but rarely ever read, the Declaration of Independence. John Adams, the 2nd President of the United States, wrote to his wife Abigail Adams on the 2nd of July, and he wrote, "I am well aware of the toil and blood and treasure that it will cost us to maintain the Declaration and support and defend these states. Yet through all the gloom, I can see rays of ravishing light and glory. I can see that the end is worth more than all the means. And from that architect of the actual Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson, many people know the Declaration of Independence for how it starts. Few know for how it ends. And it ends this way. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress, assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of right, ought to be free and independent states. That they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connections between them in the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. In the support of this declaration, we affirm reliance and rely on the protection of divine providence. We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. For most of us here today, America symbolizes freedom and the pursuit of freedom. And whilst we live in difficult times, let us not forget that America is about the pursuit of freedom, not necessarily about the destination. So with that, I'll turn you back over to the nephew of Uncle Sam, and I wish you all the best for the day. Thank you very much.